What up, y'all? Welcome back to the stream, back to the channel. Today we are going to do Nordschleife, the whole Nuremberg Ring, as well as the other part of the track. We are on it's a track permit with LFM, so I don't know how exactly it works if we're running for time, but I jumped in there. There's one other person in there currently, but we're gonna run this today and see how we do. See if we can actually get a permit or a license for this track for the 24-hour racing. So here we go. Enjoy it. Let's get into it. Thanks for tuning in, by the way. I appreciate everybody's love and support. I do want to give a couple shout outs real quick while we're here. We've got, let's see, YouTube followers or subscribers. Let's see, hang on. I also have the chat working, so I'm able to see the chat now. When I look down, it's big enough to where I can actually see it. I don't have the alerts yet, so when you do the subscribes or follows, I will not be able to see it the day of. I will check them and give you a shout out on the next streams though. All right, so we've got, let's see, Love Chally. Thanks for the subscribe on YouTube. Summon Chudahurt. Sorry, bro. Summon. Thanks for the subscribe on YouTube. Shyam. Thanks for the subscribe. And there's one more. It's Gunman. Thanks for the subscribe. I appreciate all the likes, the follows, the views. Everything's been popping off. I do appreciate it. Greatly appreciate it. All right, let's get into it. So you'll see the track there. It is the whole track today. I know I did the Nuremberg Ring yesterday a little bit, so we're gonna do the whole thing today and see how we can fare among other drivers. And mainly, I wish I knew how to find. Oh wait, actually maybe it's. Hang on, it might be right here. I want to see what the fastest lap time is, and it doesn't show me. I was thinking it might show me the fastest lap time on what we need to beat to get the license. I believe it's around 8:36. So if we can get under 8:36, and it needs to be 2 good qualifying laps. So it looks like we've got about an hour and 49 minutes. There's a Mustang in here right next to us. Well, I can see it on my triple monitors here, but let's get the car set up real quick and get into it. Hope everybody's having a good day today. It is Wednesday, November 5th. Let's load that up, make sure we got everything proper here. Now I may adjust something in here. Let's see. I was thinking maybe the ride height, but actually maybe I'll keep it the same. We'll do a lap and see how we do. So we've got all that good and ready. Drive. Looks like everything's looking good. So we are doing both the vertical stream on YouTube and vertical stream on YouTube, as well as the horizontal on Twitch. So I just want to make sure the streams are coming through currently, so just hang tight. Okay, so that's looking good. And YouTube's looking good. Oh, what up, Sebastian? I'm so glad I got this chat fixed. I was bugging, man. A little at a time, though. I'm trying to get my stream back up and running, and I do need to get the alerts. Since I'm running a dual PC setup, it doesn't alert me like it used to on the single PC. So we'll get there, though. All right, now I just want to make sure the Twitch stream is running proper here. So I know one day it was very twitchy, so let's see. There we go. Okay, looking good, looking good. All right, y'all. Here we go. Let's get back into it. Yeah, thanks for tuning in, Sebastian. I appreciate it. And the other people too. I see there's a couple people up in here right now. So, all right, much love. Let's go. Let's get this car started. Oh, please don't tell me this motherfucker's not working. Hang on. Sometimes this thing, and I might have to unplug it from the rear of the computer, but let's see. Or I might have to just go into the controllers. I will be getting I have a new setup here. I've got the Moza R12 V2 that I will be running next week. So I'm going to do a couple more days of streaming this week, and then we're going to get into a little bit of drifting next week as well. So it'll be grip racing as well as drifting. If you're familiar with the channel, we did start out as a drift slash F1. It was actually, I think, I started out F1, and then I got into the drifting after that. So what's going on? Okay, so now it's not even. Hang on. Something funky going on right quick. It's funny too because I just checked the controls and it was working fine. Is this battery dead? No. It's open there. Now it's not working. Alright, give me a second. I just got to go unplug it from the back of the computer, and I think it just the wheel came undone. So, hang tight. Alright, so we got the mouse back. So now we got to go in. What's going on? I don't know what's going on now. It's just working too. And now I can't even exit out. Hold on. It's like the button on the thing isn't working. Button on the mouse. Okay, I'm gonna have to restart this computer. Hang on. All right, let's see if this this works. That's crazy. Oh, also my safety rating, I got up to 71 finally. I was trying to get to 75. Obviously, had some crashes last stream, so a few issues. Okay, let's get back to the Nordschleife. And then we were at the track permit. There's two people in, or one person in each one. So I picked track permit number 1. Put in the password there. Unless, oh, maybe it won't let me. Nah, it should let me drive, right? I don't see why not. I just want to make sure the controls are working. Okay, so the gas is working now. Okay, good. And I can start the car. All right, we're back. So now let me just do the setup real quick. And I have a setup loaded. Well, that's a little embarrassing to start, right? But computers, it happens. At least it was an operator error. All right, here we go. Should be back. Is this one here? All right, enjoy the drives. Got a couple laps in on this track in this game, so I probably will crash a little bit here and there. I'm going to try and take it slow at the beginning just to kind of get the tires warmed up. I think we've got, I forget what it said, about an hour and a half, probably an hour, hour 40 minutes, something like that. So we're just going to get into it, enjoy the practice laps. Here we go. If you're familiar with this track, it's got like a 5 million turns or something like that. I don't know, it's got a lot of turns anyway. So we're gonna do, I don't know, just gonna be Nordschleife all day. So enjoy the ride. Now I'll probably do one, because I do want to get some timed laps just to see how I do. And as you see on the time there, we're already 2 minutes 20, or about 2 minutes 15 in. So I want to see how my time fares if I were actually pulling and trying to go for the license. Which obviously, if it happens to happen, then we're all good, right? But I do need to get some practice, and I figure why not take you guys along for the ride. So here we are. Plus I get to work on these apexes. I'm gonna go one more round around the ring. That way we get the tires warmed up a little bit. Currently at 25.5 in the front, 25.4 in the rear. So we do our first lap time here. It's the start line. Like I said, it's not going to be a stellar lap time since the tires are still cold, but I want to see how I do on this first lap with medium effort. Yes. Again, hope everybody's having a great day. Wednesday. Is it Wednesday already? It's already November 5th. Feels like it was just yesterday. It was January 1st. We're already coming up on 2026. It's crazy. Out for a Wednesday stroll. Take it easy, right? I've driven this on a set of Corsa, and I do really well. But this seems to be a little bit more slippery. Maybe it's just a brain thing, I don't know. Either way, I love this track, man. It's a fun one to get into. A little front end damage there. I should have just put the boots down, man. I was a little hesitant on that. Needed to swing that ass end a little around. We'll see how the car feels. I might have to go back to the pits. I said I was going to take it easy too, and I've already fucked it up. It's just light front end damage. It doesn't feel like it's out of place too much. Maybe it's a wing or something. Or whatever you call that underneath. I told you it was a little more slick too, so still getting used to it. And this is a new car for me, so fairly new. Shit. Well, I think we evened it out now. We have damage on the front and left and right. I'm not worried about the invalidated lap time because I do need to get used to the car on this track, and that's one of the reasons I wanted to drive this mainly while nobody's here as well, as far as on the track. Gives me some practice with the car. I see a Mercedes jumped in. Probably trying to go for his license as well. Although I'm not trying to shoot for the license, right? I'm just trying to get the practice in for now. Oh, I didn't want to go to second. I can actually take that corner in third. Damage doesn't seem to be messing up the handling of the car too much. will get better as the laps proceed, right? The more familiar I am with the car and the handling capabilities, the better I get, as you've seen on other streams if you've tuned in. Yay. I'm just going to do a little GT3 off-road rally. So now I've messed up the front, left, right, and underneath. So it should be all even at this point. We had a few bumps and bruises, obviously. Lap times are going to be shit for this one. We also want to go into the pits. I want to get a clean setup, since we did bang it up a little bit. But I want to see where I'm at right now with this damage. We were at 9 minutes 13.9. Alright, let's go back into the pits, get a new setup. Or not new setup, but we'll refresh the car, as you might say. Got a Ferrari out there on track, I see now. Okay, we're starting over. Ready to drive. Game. This is Assetto Corsa Competition. But it's the LFM. You're familiar with LFM, the Low Fuel Motorsports. It definitely feels a little different than Assetto Corsa. It feels a little more slick, a little more slidey, as you might say. But I think that's also, once you get a little more grip in or heat in the tires, it'll grip up a little bit better. I've probably only turned about, can see how it kind of slides around there. Maybe the ass end needs to be a little bit tuned. I should go into a set of Corsa and see what the settings are for that car, because I do drive the Lamborghini in that one as well. It's just this feels a little more slippery, especially in the back end. Maybe I need more wing in the back. Get the tires warmed up first lap, of course. Oh, killed the cone. I'm a cone killer, driving the Lamborghini. Sorry for the singing, guys. It's the excitement. So if you're not familiar, I'm running a dual PC setup. I've got triple 43-inch TVs. Unfortunately, they are only 60 hertz because I bought them before I knew anything about the 240s or the 144s, so I will be getting an upgrade at some point. But first, we've got the Moza R12 V2 steering or base that's going on for next week. So this weekend I'm going to take a break from streaming so I can get everything plugged in. And I've got the KS wheel, and I'm just waiting on the pedals to come in. So, but I'm still gonna put the base together, get that all set up, so when the pedals do come in, I'll be more familiar with the base and the wheel. Because these pedals are not the greatest for the racing aspect. They're great for drifting, works perfectly fine, and that's what I think I'll end up doing next week, is get back into some drifting until the pedals come in. Then once the pedals come in, I'll do both. But I did buy the load cell pedals, the newest version of the Moza wheel, or Moza lineup. Okay, we'll try and take it easy again this lap. It's a little hairy on these corners, so. Oh, a little drift action there. Giving you a little preview for next week. Alright, we might have to slow down on this next turn since we kind of fucked it up last go round. A little downshift there, right? Get into fourth, back up to fifth. Get the top of the hill, we'll hit sixth. There's no seventh gear here, so. Hold on tight. Glide around. Come on, baby. Like I said, it'll take me a few laps to really get into the groove of things. Get familiar with the car. Kind of go from there. Oh, motherfucker, come on. Saving it. I do swear a little bit on stream, so if your ears are weak, oh, that's your fault. I didn't mean to go down the first there. That's a second gear turn for me. I see somebody coming up. Oh, they left? Thought they were coming up on the rear there, so. slide it around. Oh, I missed the apexes. So this is a Lamborghini Huracan 2015 GT3, all white with a gray stripe. I probably could have went up to third there. Still getting used to the track, right? Coming up on 5 minutes for the track time, lap time. Yeah, I got a lot of ouches. Oh, you motherfucker. Come on, saving it. It is a little bit sliding. I gotta figure out how to fix that part. Once I get the grip down, then I can swing it a little faster, a little harder. Six minutes on the lap time so far. Oh, don't do it. Gotta get on the brakes a little bit too, you know? Just till I get more familiarized. I am thinking maybe I'll bump the wing up a little bit just to give it a little more downforce on the back. Oh, fuck. Slidiness really throws me off a little bit there.
Your lap time is invalidated. Please try to stay on the track.
I was doing pretty good too. It wouldn't have been the greatest of lap times, but it's alright, we'll stick with it. I do want to make an adjustment on the car after this, just to see if I can get a little more downforce in the back there. It's way too slick for me in the rear. Tire pressures are up. Well, I guess the tire pressure probably came up after I did go sliding. I'll change the traction control as well. Because we got right around the same lap time as the prior one.
Okay, validated.
So let's go back to the pits, make some adjustments. I really wish I knew what the settings were on the other car, or in a Assetto Corsa. Alright, so let's go to setup. What's a safe setup? Let's see what a safe setup looks like. So a safe setup is 5.8. Oh, maybe that's what we need to do. Traction control. I think that might save us. 73, 70. 9 on the rear wing. What's an aggressive one? Hold on. Because we probably want to go with an aggressive one, right? Still 5 and 8. Oh, they probably know better, right? So we'll put these down to 1. Let's do this. And then we'll put these brake ducts down to 3. So I had almost everything the same. I had the rear, I think I had the rear down to like 75, but the front was the same. So let's save this out as aggressive, ruckus aggressive. Okay, and then let's go from there. So now we have 5 and 8. Let's load it. 5 and 8. Traction control 5. ABS 8. Because it did feel a lot twitchy, and maybe I'm guessing the traction control is what will do that. Okay, drive. Let's go. Okay. Do one lap and get him tires warmed up a bit. Well, I can tell you it feels a lot better already, as you can imagine. As I hit the dirt. It's all good. I'm testing out the abilities with the new setup, so. Yeah, that's much better. I was really sliding around those corners right there. Feels much better. So we'll go around one more time. Get the tires warmed up. We're at 25.4 and 0.6. Saved it. Hey, if you're ever losing grip, just take your foot off the gas. Maybe throw in the clutch if you need to. It ain't foolproof, but it will definitely help. slow down the tire rotation. So we're at 9:13 on average for the last 2 laps that we did. The goal would be 8:36 or below for a license. Yeah, the car definitely feels much more stable. The game probably knows a good aggressive setup, right? I'm coming in here from Monza or Spa even, where I use the lower traction control setup and ABS setup, so ain't gonna be perfect, right? But at least I'll have something to get used to and a good starting point. On the hill, we get into 6th gear, right? Down, boom. Now that is actually a 6th gear corner, but I'm still trying to get the car felt out a little bit. Got 3:04 on the lap time so far. Try and get my marking points so I know how I'm faring in lap times for future reference. .332, 333. Car definitely feels a lot better, if you can't tell. Much more stable. I'm so glad I made those adjustments. You know, the cool part about driving like this too is when you come from drifting, you get better understanding of when you start sliding out what to do, right? Because obviously you're already prepared for drifting, where you're intentionally sliding the car out. So then you can kind of just fly around the corners a little bit faster. And kind of understand what the car is going to do. Six minutes lap time. See, this feels more like a Assetto Corsa, the other game, right? Actually almost feels a little bit better now, meaning than that other game.
Lap times invalidated. Please try to stay on the track. We've got severe damage at the rear of the car.
Well, we were almost at the finish. Oh, you fuck. Wasn't even hard on the gas. I guess I got pretty hot tires in the rear, right? Now we were on a good pace too. It's alright. We get better as we go. See, I made it through more of the track without fucking up, and felt I was doing a little bit better pace. Maybe you guys can tell the difference, I don't know. I could. So currently 8:40 on the lap time, even with the big spin out, 2 spin outs. So we'll judge, see where we're at with those. Take that, 3 spin outs. So we're obviously a little bit over our 9:13 lap time. Let's go back, get a fresh set on. But, you know, the funny part is we're still 45 seconds off of the pace of the qualifying for a license. Like I said, the license is 8:36 or better, as far as I'm knowing. Maybe it's changed, but 8:36 is what I saw last time, so. But it's not, obviously it's possible. Whatever the fastest lap time is, you have to get 110% of that. That's what I'm believing. So if it's 8 minutes at 10% on top of that, come up with whatever 8 per minute would be 10 seconds. So 8 times 3 would be 24, so that'd be 8:24. So I'm guessing the best lap time is about 8:10, if my math is correct. And then it puts you at about 8:36. So now usually on my other lap times or laps on the Nordschleife, I just do the Nordschleife itself. I don't do the ring part. So all this part here is fairly new. I have driven it by itself, right? But not a lot. I am excited for the direct drive wheel though, the Moza R20 or R12 V2. That next week. And then like I said, we get into some drifting. So if you're into drifting, don't forget to share or like, follow or whatever it is, subscribe, YouTube. If you're on Twitch, hit a follow, set the alerts. And then if you've seen my real drift car, or if you haven't, you can check it out there as well. I'm actually putting a new motor in that. I had the LS1 with 500 horsepower in a Nissan 240, but trying to get to 900 horsepower next with a shot of nitrous and full built internal. So I got a Eagle crank, I got Seapic Gorilla pistons and rods, Nitrous Express nitrous kit. Got 2 of the big ones. 15-pound bottles. Thing should be a beast when I'm done with it. Then I start competing again next year. That is the plan. We'll do some. I'm guessing we're probably going to end up doing some Hot Pit Auto Fest, since Vegas Drift. I'm in Vegas, if you don't know, Las Vegas, Nevada. But Hot Pit Auto Fest is kind of the new go-to licensing in the Southwest here. So, run by Jeff Jones, if you're familiar with Jeff Jones, professional Formula Drift driver. Probably catch him at SEMA this week. Town. Go ahead and check out SEMA, Las Vegas Convention Center. I will not be there. I used to go. Then the pandemic hit. I stopped going. So, not because of the pandemic or anything, just I stopped having the media access, because I used to go for free with the media credentials and take pictures and whatnot. Go mingle with all the people, and I did gain some sponsorships that way too, though, with the magazine I used to run. So yeah, I'll probably end up going. I want to start going to SEMA again. Just I had some kids, or me and my girl had some kids. I didn't actually have kids, obviously, but my girl and I had some kids, and so I took a break from everything, even drifting and streaming as well, just so I could raise the kids. And fuck it. That's all right. We're gonna stick with it. But now I'm back on the rig, putting in lap times, trying to make that pro status. That is the plan, both on stream and in real life. when I invalidate the lap times, I get a little bit more ballsy because it's already invalidated, right? So we're gonna hit this in 6th gear. Oh shit. Hey, we almost had it. We lost a little at the end. Gotta see what the car can handle. We are down a little time, obviously, since that little fiasco back there. We're at 340 on that turn. No wall action. Oh, don't do this to me today. I've been having an issue with this rig. The downshift. Sometimes it doesn't downshift when it's supposed to. Yeah, I think we're gonna do that all day. I got really hot tires in there. We're going to start over. Because I know that's going to be just the issue. It's going to just keep happening. So start from the jump. We need some well, Papa's ice cream. Just coffee. Dude, nearly perfect. I know, man. But you know what? Practice makes better. Thanks for tuning in. What is it, Samuel? Thanks for tuning in, man. I appreciate it. Thanks for the chat as well. This run's for you. I should have gave Sebastian a run too, man. Alright, this will be for Sebastian and Sammy right here. The two chatters. Oh, well, once I start, because this is just warming up the tires right now. So once you see the start line, gotta get these tires warmed up a little bit. Got 4th gear on that one. That turn. Gliding that ass end around on these corners if I can. I also have a 4th monitor that I want to get set up, or a TV that I want to get set up in front of me on the top, so I can actually see a bigger chat messaging. Alright, this lap for you. Samuel, Sebastian, here we go. Gotta get these braking points down a little bit better too. Ain't gonna be perfect, but we're gonna try and make a full lap. turned in a little late there. Once I understand the grip levels of the car, like I said, it gets a lot better for me. Because I feel a little nervous. Right now, you know what I mean? Couple clutch kicks right there, you know? I don't know that you have a clutch in GT3 car though. I use that motherfucker though. Got 224 on that corner there. Top of the hill, 6th gear. I'm gonna drop it down into 5th just because. Want to try and make a lap time, right? Got 304 there. Last time it was 330. Oh no, that was on the next one, remember? 333. So we're pretty much in line with the last one. Not the one I crashed, but the other one before that.
Oh, you fuck. Got protected.
Oh, I meant to do that. Oh no, come on. Hot tires. We're still gonna run it though. Hey, sorry about the lap time, man. I know that lap was for you guys. We'll still run it out. Gotta let those rear tires cool off a little bit. Otherwise they get slick. I almost did a nice 360 though. Didn't hit the wall, right? So that means we're getting better. Don't look down on chat when you're doing 150 miles an hour. That's the other thing. Once I get the other TV set up, I'll be able to look up instead of down. Yeah, I was thinking that too. A bit more downforce on the back. Is that raising the wing up or down? I'm not too familiar with car setups, man. Honestly, I usually just get in and whatever the car stock setup is, that's what I run. So I'm fairly new at the adjustments. I know tires for the drifting aspect. So if I know I need more grip, I'll adjust the tires, the tire pressure. But as far as adding downforce and stuff like that, I have no clue, man. usually don't make too many adjustments either, because once I have the car set up to a certain spec, I just kind of feel it out, and then I start getting used to what it is. That's what the setup is, right? I find its limitations, and then I kind of run with it. So I'll know the gripping, the sliding aspect. So this setup feels pretty good. It's just sometimes it gets a little loose for me, a little out of hand, right? And it does feel really good. It's just, I think I hit the curb and it kind of threw me off a little bit. But you notice how I'm taking these corners fairly decent, right? This corner is always a little hairy, right? It's a second gear corner for me. Like I said, once I get... Oh, shit. Once I get used to the car limitations, the lap times will start increasing, and I'll have a lot less wipeouts. Spin outs, whatever you want to call them. I have to take it easy a little bit here. Slick tires back there. Yeah, I'm trying to drive the car also like I do in Assetto Corsa, pushing it to its limits. But that's where I'm saying it feels like a different game. Obviously it's a different game. I should say it feels like a different car. Obviously it's a different game, so the aspects are going to be a little bit different. Because I can take this corner's 6th gear flat out. I noticed here.
Severe damage on the front of the car.
Can't. Right? So this lap time really sucked. Get that cone action there. So we got 9:37, which is way off our pace of 9:13.
Your lap time is invalidated. Please try to stay on the track.
Sir. You guys enjoying the Nordschleife? Maybe all about getting the rear less nervous. Yeah, I agree, man. But like I said, I feel it getting better. Like I'm getting more confident in the car setup. So I do want to go. I wish I could go to the other game. I think after I'm done with this stream, I'll go to the other game setup. Or what do they do on the safe setup? Hold on. So they have 9 rear wing as on the safe setup, 73 on the ride height for the rear, and 70 on the front. You know what? I'm going to try this setup real quick. I'm not going to adjust anything. I'm just going to do the safe setup. Is it loaded? I don't know. Setup, safe setup. So we're gonna do the safe setup and see how it fares. I didn't touch anything, right? Because the other one I did the aggressive, and I made a couple tweaks. So we're just gonna run it. See if that makes any kind of difference. Nordschleife. Here's the car I run on the regular though. I'm just gonna put it up on screen real quick so you guys can see. But that'll be the motor. I already pulled it out. I'm dropping, it'll be the same motor, it'll just be refreshed with CP Carilla internals, Eagle crank. I've got Phytech air box with, or intake with, what is it, 75, I think it's 75 pound injectors. So I could make between 750 to 1,000 horsepower, especially with the nitrous. The kit calls for 750 horsepower. I'm guessing that's probably to the crank. However, once I add a nitrous shot to it, I should be able to get to 900. That's the plan. 750 to the wheels is what I want. So, it'll be a beast, I'm telling you. I'll be doing the full build on YouTube though, so if you guys are over on YouTube, check that out, or add, you know, subscribe or whatever. So, all right, here we go. A little safe setup for us. First lap, warming up the tires, remember. I don't know if up or down on the wing is it up is more, no, I'm guessing probably down would be more aggressive, right? Like more downforce. I gotta get these apexes down too, because these are a little bit. They're a little bit off for me, right? I know I'm hitting them a little wide. That one I hit pretty good. Glide around here a little bit. I think that's the other key too, going a little bit hotter and then downshift so the ass end just swings around and I get more straight faster. That way I can get on throttle. Oh, you did. It's alright. That was just practice, right? That was getting the tires warmed up a little bit. I gotta tell you, they're probably pretty warm right now. Here we go. Gonna run it. Probably the best I've taken that second turn there in all of my history of driving this track. Way off the apex there. A little more aggressive on this safe setup. Feeling out the track a little bit more too. Getting that corner down a lot better as well. These corners are easy, right? Because they're nice and smooth. I like that little chicane there as well. Did we go around one time? Oh yeah, we did, huh? Oh yeah, because last time it was 224. So we got it by 2 seconds right there. Rio 2. So we're right on the mark from last lap. .330, so we chopped off about 3 seconds there. Remember, it was 332 or 333 last time. Action. Oh, no.
Your lap times invalidated. Please try to stay on the track.
We're sticking with it. Notice the difference, right? Each lap I take, I get a little bit better. Even though I have some wipeouts, it's understandable. I got good mechanics, good body work. Minutes. Hey, we were cruising. Tires are a little hot back there, obviously. Stay off the grass, folks. We need to beat 9:13 for my personal best. Much better on those chicane. That chicane. .906.4. Hey, we beat it by almost, what is it, 9:13, 13 minus 6, well, I don't even fucking, I'm trying to do math right now. Okay. That felt good. You know, I should probably, well, I did crash, so let's run it again. That felt good though, honestly. I know we had that little spin out, whatever, but practice makes better. I can't say it enough. I think you got to do, for the license portion of this, you need to do 2 laps under 8:36. So we shaved off 7 seconds. Once I'm able to hit these apexes better, because that's really a big factor as well, those corners. It's alright. Yeah, actually, they didn't invalidate the lap time. That's alright. I was expecting it to. Kind of swinging a little harder too, you know. .224 that time. Kind of the average, right? .304. .331. I think last time we got 330 though, right? Something like that. Definitely feeling a lot better. Maybe the safe setup is the way to go. I don't know. Forgot which corner I was on there for a second. Well, we're working on it. Get under 9. Boom!
Well done, mate. Personal fastest though.
That's another 10 seconds off, right? Okay, we're gonna pull over.
Lapping validated.
So 8, what was it? 856? 856, 705. So if you figure, what do we got? 20 more seconds we gotta knock off. Not bad. What we got over here? I'm gonna check out the chat real quick. Hello, how long have you had this? Okay, Samuel or Sebastian, how long have I had this? Which? The game or the rig? I've had the rig for 5 years, but it's built up over time. I just started the dual PC setup about 2 months ago. No, actually I did it back in July as a test, but then I laid off for about 3 months because I was trying to get everything set up. I was having some issues, and I was trying to also get the stream set up properly again. Let's get back into track here. Oh, dude, tell me it's Don't do that. Oh, we're over here. So yeah, I had it built, or I built it, because I built both the PCs myself. But July, and then because I bought all those components basically for last Christmas, and then by the time I got everything set up and kind of worked out, it was July, and then I did a couple streams more. I think I did some GoPro stuff, and then I started streaming again about early October. So it's been about a month, maybe a month and a half now. But I'm still trying to get everything worked out. I finally got the chat working, so I can actually see the chat because it was coming up on my little screen there, but I can't read that. It was like tiny, microscopic, right? So, but the rig itself, I bought the rig back in 2019 for Christmas 2019, right before the pandemic. I saw what was happening, man. I saw that hold on. I gotta see what's happening here. It's all about the rear, less nervous. Yep. Okay, got you, yep. Chill out, stop yapping. Hey, it's fine, man. I actually value the I value the input because I need to know more of what's going on with the car. I'm unfamiliar, very unfamiliar. Close there, yeah. Hey, the last one though, I'm telling you, I started out 913, and then I went down to 90. I forget what the second one was, 906 or something like that. Yeah, 906. So I knocked off 7 seconds there, knocked off another 10 seconds. So hey, no hate, y'all. It's all love up in here. Oh, you are checking it out on YouTube. Okay, I got you. So hopefully you guys are subscribed. Let's see. Samuel. Hey, thanks for the subscription. Thanks for the subscribe. And Par, thanks for the subscribe. Or Peer, whatever. Thanks for the subscribes, guys. Much appreciated. What else we got? I got some new. Run. That was a banger. That was a banger. I've been working on the stream stuff. I do have to get the alerts because I don't hear, like I said, with the dual PC, I don't hear. So I have to actually physically look down and figure out what's going on. Okay, here we go. I think we got another 15 minutes before the session ends, and that'll be my day or night. My night, probably your day, I don't know. But I've been up since like 11:30 last night. So here we go. We're gonna see if we can beat that 856. Maybe get under 845. That's the goal today, right? Let's warm up these tires. But hey, thanks for you guys' encouragement. Thanks for being here on stream with me. I will be back tomorrow again. We're trying to go pro, so this is a daily, pretty much a daily thing at this point. But like I said, next week, I am going to take about, I'll probably end up taking the weekend off because I want to get the new wheel and the direct drive set up. That's going to be a blast, I'm telling you. I cannot wait. Never driven a direct drive wheel. This is the Thrustmaster TX setup with the, I don't know what the pedals are, but I am going to be sticking with these pedals for now until the new pedals come in, so. Yeah, the only thing I'm missing then is the pedals, the gas and brake pedal set. I got the clutch for the drifting portion, but like I said, we're gonna do some drifting next week. So if you're into drifting, come check me out. Watch me get these doors. That cone out of the way. Alright, here we go, guys. This run is for you guys, all the chatters, and all the viewers out there right now. Appreciate y'all tuning in. Here we go. Trying to get sub 8:45, right? Come on. Hey, we got a lap time up now, so we can see what we're doing, right? Nerve-wracking looking up there and seeing it though. You know, sometimes slower is faster, let's say. Saved that one, right? Barley. Okay, I'm getting a little sketchy right now. Pretty much on pace with the last one. About a half second off. Now I think tomorrow I'll do this Nordschleife as well. I really want to get more practice in this car. I feel myself getting a lot better. Gained a little time there, and I know that's a 6-gear corner for me on a set of Porsche, so I don't feel like it should be any different on this game. Gained some time back there, right? You notice how it goes from a half second to a second? So now I know, once I start linking everything together, there's no reason why I can't get below that 836. Oh yeah, I remember last time I kind of flew out of that little horseshoe. Come on, 856, time to beat, right? Preparing myself for this S turn up here. Oh shit.
Your lap time's invalidated. Please try to stay on the track.
Hey, we're still gonna kill it. Get up there. Oh. What do we get? We still beat it. Hey, we still beat the time.
Cut detected.
We still beat the time, even with that big cup. Although, I guess cutting the corner like that, right? See, somebody else got 846. That's what we were trying to get to, right? We were trying to get under sub 845. I think we'll have to get that for tomorrow.
Green light. Go, go, go.
So, we're going to call it a night for today. Day for the night. But we'll be back tomorrow. Don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. I appreciate everybody tuning in. I will be back tomorrow around, I don't know, between 5:30, 8:30, somewhere in the morning there, and I'll stream for about 3-4 hours. So thanks for tuning in. I'll see you in the next one. Until then, be the ruckus, bring the ruckus, and I'm out. Thanks again.